The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Fredericton Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Welcome to Arrowhead High School, home of the Warhawks, and this week, home of the Preps Plus. I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
And I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4. Today, we feature a unique sport that the Warhawks are doing very well in, plus we have plenty of football highlights on tap. Speaking of football, this week we start the show by featuring a kicker who can boot some really long field goals, and she is a pretty good soccer player as well, Mark.
Here's Brad Preeter. He's got the Boston Store featured student athlete.
She's quick and accurate enough to kick a soccer ball right between a teammate's legs, and strong enough to split the uprights from 40 yards plus. Rachel Stapelfeldt is doing double duty this fall, playing for her club soccer team, Washington County FC, and kicking extra points and field goals for West Bend East High School. Her football opportunity came about when Rachel heard that her high school soccer coach had offered to help with the football team.
Well, I told Coach Rondorf that I would help with the kickers this year, and so as soon as Rachel had heard that I was doing that, she had said, you know, I would do it if he would be willing.
Head coach Jeff Rondorf watched Rachel give it a try, then invited her to compete for the job.
During our tryouts, kicking tryouts, we had 4 other boys standing behind her in line. She made her first attempt. One of them ran out of the line and the other 3 just walked away, so there wasn't much of a tryout after that.
I was nervous, but I don't know, it was fun. Just like soccer, so it came pretty easy.
All the guys, they were shocked. I was showing by her. She was chipping 10 yards deep, or 10 yards past what they were kicking, and a little embarrassing for the guys, I think.
Rachel says she's had the distance from 50 yards out, but hasn't put one that long through the uprights yet. Still, she's got plenty of range.
In practice, she hits 45-yard field goals, 47-yard field goals, pretty easily, pretty consistently.
The transition from kicking a soccer ball one day to a football the next hasn't been a problem.
Well, it's a lot different with the pads on, but other than that, it's pretty much the same, just the kicking motion is the same.
Rachel says she hasn't run into any problems being the only female out here. It certainly helps that these guys respect her ability, and they're more than happy with how she's kicked in games.
It's all been very positive. I was scared at first, but they welcomed me in with open arms, and it's been a lot of fun.
Rachel's soccer teammates have been very supportive too.
And we just all, for the whole team, really thought it was just really awesome that she decided to get over there and kick for the guys. It's really cool because we're able to see that girls are just as athletic as guys.
Maybe some of these guys would disagree, but there's no arguing Rachel's early success on the football field. Through the Suns' first 4 games, Stapelfeldt had made every extra point and field goal she attempted.
It's been perfect on the season. I think it's the best kicker we've had in years.
Rachel actually considers basketball her top sport, and she hopes to play in college.
And now here she is, surrounded by all of her Washington County Football Club teammates, accepting her award courtesy of Boston Store.
Congratulations, Rachel.
Hi, my name is Davon House of Green Bay Packers. Stay tuned for more Preps Plus.
From picking the perfect color to our outstanding no prep, no prime formula, Menards and Dutch Boy make transforming your world easy. Go Dutch. Dutch Boy Platinum Paint, available at Menards.
We're all different. But if we all stand up as one, no one stands alone. One by one, we can change the world. It's up to you and me. On Monday, October 6th, let's all make it a Blue Shirt Day for World Day of Bullying Prevention.
Available exclusively at Boston Store.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Welcome back to Arrowhead High School on Preps Plus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. Tonight we're going to start our football highlights with a couple of big-time rivalries, one in the Southeast Conference and the other in the Midwest Classic.
Scott Babler and Matt Queen have the Preps Plus highlights.
When you talk about Southeast Conference football, it doesn't get much better than the border battle, Franklin and Oak Creek. And both teams off to a great start this season, winning 3 of their first 4 games. But the Sabres sit atop the conference at 2-0. Knights trying to draw even with Franklin tonight. The OC offense clicking early. Steve Stillwell to Nathan Cornell, who dashes down the sideline for 16 yards. Then on a 4th and 5, let's try it again. Stillwell to Cornell in stride, 20 yards in all. The Knights, an early 6-0 lead. They led 12-0 after 1. The Sabres get on track in the second. Marcus Lee to Ben Wachter for a first down. Later in the drive, it's Gavin Beck up the gut, 14 yards in all. Franklin down just 12-7. The Knights answer. First, it's Jamie Smith weaving through traffic for 12 yards and a first down. Then Stillwell throws it up, and Nathan Harvey reaches over the back of the defender for this spectacular grab. OC back up 2 scores. After 2 failed PATs, Joe Blando gets the points back with this 2-point convert, 20-7 Oak Creek at halftime. The Sabres with a strong start in the third. Giovanni Flores with the catch, and he adds 10 more yards with the run. This led to a field goal. The Sabres then add a safety to pull within 8 points. Now late in the fourth, the Sabres on the march to tie the game. First, it's Beck as he rumbles for 18 yards. Then this toss to Andrew Hayes is good for another first down as the drive continues. But on 4th down, Lee's pass to a wide-open Beck is just a little too far. Oak Creek runs out the clock and regains the helmet game trophy with a hard-fought 20-12 victory.
It's the greatest feeling in the world to have that trophy back. Putting it back where it belongs, back in Oak Creek.
You know, it might be hard to believe it, but we're already at the halfway point of the regular season, and 2 of the 3 teams tied for first place in the Midwest Classic Conference meeting Friday night as Brookfield Academy hits the road to take on University School. It's the Wildcats' homecoming game as the University School of Milwaukee celebrates its 50th birthday all school year long. Brookfield Academy has 2 seniors on their team, quarterback Spencer Francis and receiver Pat Novacek. They connect for a 28-yard touchdown to give the Blue Knights a 7-0 lead. Next series and the home team answers. 4th and goal from the 4, and it's Zach Erickson to Justice Kelly, and we're tied at 7 apiece. Second quarter now, Brookfield Academy again with the Francis and Novacek connection. That's from 7 yards, and it's 14-7. USM trying to dial up a play to keep up, and here's Michael Tucker. He starts to the left, but cuts back to the right, and he breaks free. 29-yard jaunt, USM within 1 at 14-13. The Wildcat fans enjoying a luau in the bleachers, but it's no day at the beach trying to stop the Blue Knights. Novacek, his 3rd touchdown of the half, and it's 20-13 Brookfield Academy at the break. Third quarter, USM stuffed, so they line up to punt, but it's a fake. Brookfield Academy, though, stops them short and marches the short field. Here they face another 4th and 1 from the 4, and Novacek does it again. His 4th touchdown grab of the game, 27-13. Now in the 4th, Colin Guest says, let somebody else take a turn. That score puts the game away. Last year, they were blown out by USM. This year, Brookfield Academy wins 34-13. The Blue Knights are 5-0.
This was a great game. I mean, we came out here last year, didn't play as well as we should have. So we came back and we finished some unfinished business.
We want to come out here, prove ourselves, prove we are a better team this year. I think we proved that, but it's just another step. We got 4 more games to go, and everyone means a lot to us.
1, 2, 3, Blue Knights!
Last week we showed you highlights of another dramatic down-to-the-wire victory by Arrowhead.
And this week we've got a matchup of 2 more Classic 8 teams that are off to great starts. Here's Brad Preeter with the Menards Game of the Week.
The Muskego Warriors have been an offensive juggernaut this season. Muskego put up 52 points last week against Waukesha West. Their opponent in this one, Kettle, Moraine, has looked good too. The Lasers nearly knocked off Arrowhead 2 weeks back. Muskego actually came in averaging 53 points per game. They strike first when Brett Finke caps a steady drive with the first of his 3 touchdowns on the night. Kettle Moraine's defense would feel their heads spinning all night trying to track down Muskego's many running backs, like Ryan Borton, who scores the first of his 3 TDs, 14-0 Warriors after a quarter. Muskego featured one of the largest cheerleading squads you'll ever see, including the younger girls. They span the entire length of the bleachers. They'd have lots to cheer about. Here's Brett Finke breaking a tackle and then cruising to the end zone, 21-0 Warriors. Kettle Moraine can put up the points too. Mitch Pfeiffer fires a strike to Will Duco, a 19-yard touchdown. It's 21-7. But Muskego responds in short order. This time Ryan Borton is breaking tackles. He'll go 75 yards for the touchdown. Borton ran for nearly half of Muskego's 542 rushing yards on the night. The Lasers like to move the ball through the air. Mitch Pfeiffer hits Andrew Trafton in stride, a 45-yard score. Pfeiffer threw 4 touchdown passes in the game. Lasers trail 28-14 at the half. Kettle Moraine, though, just couldn't stop the Warriors' ground game. Lots of running room here for Colin O'Neill, only he doesn't have the ball. Ryan Borton does. He goes 70 yards to pay dirt to open the third quarter. A bad sign for Kettle Moraine's comeback hopes. Next possession, Warriors strike on their first play again. This time it's Finke to the far side. Now it's 42-14 Muskego. The Warriors score touchdowns on their first 3 offensive plays of the second half. We've only got time to show you the tail end of Colin O'Neill's touchdown. Muskego rolls in a shootout 56-34. The Warriors improve to 5-0 overall and now stand all alone atop the Classic 8.
We've really not even had a bad practice, but we're excited, but we're still hungry though. We still want to get a conference championship, and that's our goal for the season.
We run the ball, and that's what we do good, and that's because of our, our line. We got 5 big dudes, big smart dudes. We got a smart quarterback. He checks plays. He reads the defense. He does exactly what he's supposed to do, and it seems to be working. So hopefully we can keep it going.
For roundups of more local high school football, as well as a preview of the upcoming week, be sure to go to jsonline.com and check out the Preps Plus website.
And to keep up with our show, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and if you have any story ideas, send those our way as well. We'll be right back.
Timing. Pick and Save knows how important it is. Whether we're flying today's catch in from the coast or stocking produce from a local farm, faster is better. We know how important your time is too. That's why we now promise you a faster and friendlier checkout every trip to our store. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
We're all different. But if we all stand up as one, no one stands alone. One by one, we can change the world. It's up to you and me. On Monday, October 6th, let's all make it a Blue Shirt Day for World Day of Bullying Prevention.
Available exclusively at Boston Store.
Each week here on Preps Plus, we feature someone from one of Wisconsin's pro teams.
Packers cornerback Davon House is our guest as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
My priorities would say, of course, God first, and then take care of my wife, and then taking care of my son, and then football. Me and my wife, wife's my best friend. I met her freshman year in college, fell in love with her. Really the first day I met her. We got married in 2012, so going 2 years and a couple months now.
Davon and his wife, whose maiden name coincidentally is also House, have formed a home with their son Levon, who was born in May.
For me, growing up, I loved children. Couldn't wait till I had one, and now that I have one, that's probably the happiest moment I ever had.
Now in his 4th season as a Packer, House set career highs in many statistical categories last season. He writes down his goals, whether they be football or personal, or both.
I'll write it up where I can see it every day. So right now it's in my locker. So I have that goal in my locker so that it reminds me every day what I'm trying to do every day. One of those is watching my mouth. Whenever I get very, very frustrated, I say things I don't mean at all.
House has built his career on a simple foundation, one which has taken him from high school north of Los Angeles to New Mexico State University to the Green Bay Packers.
For me, a pro is someone that does something right every day, the right way. I mean, pro is not just an athlete, professional athlete. I mean, you're a pro. You know, the guy behind the camera is a pro. Whatever you're doing in life, just try to be the best at it.
Arrowhead High School is used to producing state champions like their football team, but the Warhawks field hockey team is a defending state champion as well.
Speaking of champs, what up? What up? Hey, April Boblin has our Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Although the sport has been around for many years, field hockey is still growing in popularity in Wisconsin. The Arrowhead girls field hockey team has been in existence since 1984, and they're looking to be a dominant force again this year.
The game of field hockey has been around for a long time, and in Wisconsin it's been around since around 1940. Arrowhead field hockey started in 1984. It was started by Susan Carlson. She was here at Arrowhead for 2 years, and then her daughter Christy Borkenhagen took over back in '86. And then I came to Arrowhead in about 2000.
Field hockey is a unique sport, but has ties to other more commonly played games.
It's probably a cross between lacrosse, ice hockey, and soccer. And also is lacrosse in that it's really spread out. You play with a stick-like thing. I know lacrosse has the net on the end. We have the little candy cane. You play with a ball. Ours is solid plastic, which is hollow on the inside, but it's played on the ground like ice hockey, but you're spread out and you have to move around a lot like in soccer. So it's a combination of all three.
There are 11 people on the field the whole time, so 1 goalkeeper, and then there are 10 other players. Usually what we have is 3 forwards, 4 midfielders, and 3 defenders.
Like ice hockey, lacrosse, and soccer, field hockey is a contact sport. Therefore, athletes are required to wear protective gear.
Well, we have to have mouth guards, and then we also have to have goggles, and then we also have shin guards that are really thick and they have to go all the way up to your knee because it hurts really, really bad if you get hit in the leg with the ball.
Field hockey is not a WIAA sanctioned sport, so they belong to the Wisconsin High School Field Hockey Association, a conference made up of 9 local teams. Arrowhead is coming off of a state championship from last year and has big goals again this year.
To win state again. That's really our number one. But to work well, talk a lot on the field, and just improve overall.
These Warhawks have a motto that not only encompasses their goal, but their mentality about the sport.
Our motto is FHIL, and that means field hockey is life.
Not just anyone can do it. You really have to dedicate yourself in order to be even a good player.
Our whole family, pretty much. I don't know, that's kind of just what it represents. And like, even though there's new people each year, still everyone like really believes that.
Congratulations, Arrowhead Field Hockey, on being this week's Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
At Pick and Save, we know timing is everything. The quicker we can get produce to you, the fresher it tastes. Like the premium strawberries we have delivered fresh to our stores each and every day. Doing what matters for your family every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are your best friend.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Join Menards this week in saluting our American-made products with Menards Made in the USA sale. Made in Grinnell, Iowa, and other U.S. cities, all special order gelled-one windows and patio doors are 10% off. Made in Louisville, Kentucky, Ultra Advanced is the best stain and sealant in one. It provides ultra long-lasting protection, making it perfect for both new and previously stained wood. Save $6 a gallon. That's $30 on 5-gallon pails.
Save big money at Menards.
Each year, millions of athletes suffer from sports-related injuries, ranging from heat stroke to strains and broken bones. Here to talk with us about injury prevention is Dr. Carol Vetter, Medical Director of the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center and team physician for both the U.S. speed skating team and the Milwaukee Wave. Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
People in general and even athletes may have a tendency to avoid getting an evaluation or treatment for injuries. Tell us why that's not a good idea.
If you delay in getting your diagnosis, then you will delay in your return to what you want to be doing, the activities you want to be doing. So getting a good diagnosis and getting on a treatment plan will speed up your recovery and get you back to what you want to do sooner.
What can athletes do to prevent an injury?
So prevention really comes from strength and conditioning and being in good condition, in a safe condition to be playing your sport. So if you do have an injury, getting involved in a physical therapy program will really improve your chances of getting back to what you want to do quickly and safely.
All right, Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
To learn more about the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit fredert.com/sports.
Two of the area's top-ranked soccer teams went head-to-head earlier this week in a prime-time Greater Metro Conference matchup.
And Scott Babler has all the action in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
On the heels of a very successful World Cup this past summer, we bring you our first soccer game of the season here on Preps Plus, and it's a good one. A couple of state-ranked teams, Menomonee Falls visiting Brookfield East. The Spartans return an amazing 8 players who made the all-conference team last season. A big reason they come in unbeaten in the Greater Metro, 9-1 overall. The Indians with a strong start this year as well, winning 9 of their 11 games, sitting just 1 game back in the conference. Falls with some great pressure early on. Brandon D'Antone weaving through traffic, but his shot is gobbled up by Bruce Johnson. Brookfield East gets their offense on track later in the first half. Peter Raymond's on the run, but his bullet is knocked aside by Will Genthy. Then in the 31st minute, Kyle Hansen with the header, but Genthy gets a piece of that one as well. Finally, in the 39th minute, the Spartans break through. Raymond's shot is blocked. His brother Henry chips it toward the goal, and Ian Stortz cannot control it. It was 1-0 Brookfield East at the half. On to the second, and a strange play in the 53rd minute. Genthy is called for kicking Spartan Trey Goodnetter in the box. That results in a goalie change and a penalty kick. And Peter Raymonds comes through as he buries the PK, 2-0 Brook East. And that opens the floodgates for the Spartan attack. Just 4 minutes later, Henry Raymonds off the post, off the goalie, and into the back of the net. East now up by 3. The Indians with a chance on the corner. The ball is loose, but Michael Montrose clears it just in time. And a few minutes later, the Spartans put this one on ice. Henry Raymonds with the steal, a perfect lead to his brother, and Peter does the rest. The Raymond brothers account for all 4 goals as the Spartans roll to an impressive 4-1 victory, staying perfect in the Greater Metro.
A lot of opportunities in the first half, and then it made us real frustrated because we couldn't get one in, and then we came back and we just put a few in the first couple minutes of the second half, and it really boosted our confidence.
Yeah, I'll say it's a big win for us. Any conference win is a big win. Our conference is loaded, and no game is guaranteed, so we're glad we got a win.
Thanks for joining us this week.
And remember, we're here every Sunday night after football and the late local news on today's TMJ4. Till then, I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. We'll see you next week on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. Buy Pick and Save, new every day. By Fredericton Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where our sports medicine experts train the pros. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.